Hello, my name is Alexander Alcantara, and this is my Counseling 401 project, the 60-second shrink strategies. And the strategy that I chose was strategy number 6, breaking bad habits. Now, what this strategy is, it's a 5-part pre-made plan for how to break bad habits, and I'm going to go into those 5 steps now. So, it's already laid out, 5 steps, and we're going to look at this through the lens of breaking the bad habit of finger biting, so biting your nails. And I had this really bad nail biting issue when I was younger, and up until when I got braces recently, of which I am wearing right now, I was unable to break this bad habit. And I would have loved to have a strategy like this, which is why I decided to pick this strategy, and which is why I'm going to share the strategy with many more people. So, step 1. Recognize that the habit is a strong or persistent urge that is not rooted in deeper psychological problems. And this is true. There's no psychological problems related to biting your nails. It's just a bad habit, just like other bad habits, for example, pulling your hair or cracking your knuckles. It's just a bad habit. There's no deeper psychological meaning. Step number 2 is keep precise records of urges and count the number of times that you actually succumb to them. So either that be having a little notepad in your pocket or writing it in the notes in your phone, but every time you feel the urge, like, ooh, today I had the urge, so you write the date, you write what time it was, and you write the urge. And if you succumb to the urge, then write that too. If you beat the urge, then good for you, write that down. That gives you control over this urge. It gives you control back to your life, that you're realizing you have these urges and you're taking your life back by writing down when you feel it and when you succumb to it. Step number 3, develop an awareness of the chain of event that leads to or results in the unwanted behavior. So either that could be something like stress, like you're in the hospital waiting for the doctor and you're biting your nails because you're scared, or you're driving and you're really bored on your way to campus, so you bite your nails to make the time go by, or you're just bored. Bite your nails because something to do while you're waiting. Something to do while you're just, in class. It's something that you need to recognize why you're doing it, and that's going to help in the process of why we stop doing it. Step number 4, learn relaxation methods as a means of combating the urges. Now, the 60-second shrink recommends rhythmic breathing, and that could work for things that, like nail biting, for things like just breathing in and out, just relaxing. But I would prefer to just play on your phone. Have a game that you really like on your phone and play with 2 hands. Can't bite your nails if you're using 2 hands. Now the 5th step is substitute a response that is incompatible with the unwanted behavior. Now for this, it could be something like put your hands in your pocket. Or maybe it could be draw something. Put one hand on the paper, draw with the other. Just get your hands away from your face. And for other urges and for other bad habits, you can use different things. But for nail biting, I would really recommend just putting your hands in your pocket, because you can't bite your nails if they're in your pocket. Or maybe go back to the last step and play on your phone again. Another great strategy is just play a really interesting game that involves 2 hands, or maybe just hold your phone with 2 hands while you play with one, but get those hands away from your face. Now, anyone can use these strategies at any point in their life. If they want to break a bad habit, it doesn't matter how old you are, what profession, or where you are in the world. You can always implement these strategies. They're very easy, and if you don't have a phone to keep track of when you feel these urges and you want to write them down, carry a notepad, like a small notepad in your pocket, something easy. The strength of this strategy is that it's an action plan already laid out for you. There's no extra work involved. All you need to do is follow the steps. Simple, very easy, and that makes it a very strong strategy. The weakness of the strategy is that if you have a bad habit that is incompatible with these steps, there's only so much you can change to keep this pre-made structure. Now, say you have a problem where you just let a swear out every so often when you speak. Now, that'd be very tough with this pre-made skeleton, or say you have a little bit of a stutter. That might be another issue that you can't really combat with this strategy, so that would be a weakness of strategy number 6. Comparing this strategy to a theory we used in Unit 4, Chapter 7, I decided to compare it to solution-focused brief therapy, because in solution-focused brief therapy, it focuses on the therapist helping the client learn and empower them through the competences they already have. And with that, they're trying to say that it's not a matter of looking back into the client's past, but looking at what the client is capable of. And I think these two go hand in hand because you already have a pre-made formula for how to break a bad habit, and you're not looking into the client's past, but looking at what they can do. And what they can do is they can follow this formula. And that combination will lead them to breaking their bad habit and provide them with a happy solution to a better life. This has been my Counseling 401 project on the 60-second shrink strategy. My name is Alexander Alcantara, and thank you.